Choksi.
Yes, sir.
Raj Choksi is from which state?
I am from Gujarat, Ahmedabad.
You are studying in which college?
Indus University, BBA.
Where is it?
It's nearby Ahmedabad. It is in a Rashada village, but it is nearby Ahmedabad.
Such. Very good. So, how many candidates are studying in BBA in that university? Is it a
In
college
that,
or
sorry,
university? Is
it's
it a
a
college?
university.
Acha, how many are is it a deemed university?
Sorry,
Is it a deemed university or a real Pakka university?
it is a real university, sir.
Acha, acha. Good. Very good. Please tell me how
Yes.
many candidates are studying in BBA in that
Uh,
college?
s- so in my year, currently there are 220 BBA students for the sixth sem.
Acha. Good. Out
Yes.
of which, how many appeared for Federal Bank in test?
For aptitude tests, around 20 to 25 people, and for interview, there are six people.
Only 6 people. Acha, acha.
Yes,
Good.
sir. And I am the only one from BBA. Others are from BTech and BS and all.
Very good. Excellent. Very nice. So this is your second mock interview with me.
Yes, sir.
Your real interview is going to be on which date and in which place?
On, on this Saturday, 4th of May,
Oh,
and it will be conducted in our college campus only.
good. Very nice.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Raj Choksi, can you please tell us about yourself?
Yes, sir. So my name is Raj Choksi. I am from Ahmedabad, Gujarat. Ahmedabad is well known for its cotton textile works. Currently, I am pursuing BBA in the last semester from Indus University. I
Mm,
have done 3 internships in my college duration.
mm,
The first one was in an HR recruitment company where I was an intern as an HR recruiter. After
mm,
that, the second internship
mm,
After that, the second internship was in an stockbroking company. It was a startup named as Birmon Finec as
mm,
a relationship manager. And after that, right now, I'm currently working as a content writer in an SEO company.
mhm.
Talking about my strengths, I am a highly motivated person, and I always do my work with all full of my enthusiasm. And I am not that person who will get demotivated if I don't get success in the first attempt. Discipline is the key to success, and I always manage my time. And I am very effective in able to do work under pressure.
Now, how are you able to do both content writing and studying? What are the timings?
Yeah, so my college timings are from 9 to 12:40, and my internship timings are 1 to 6. So it is a part-time internship.
Acha. Do they pay you
Yes.
for internship?
Yes, sir. They are paying me. They are paying me stipend.
How much is the stipend?
It is 5K.
Oh, good. How many such stipend candidates are there?
In the internship.
Yeah.
So there is one more intern who handles the backlinks of the sites.
What is backlinks of the site?
Backlinks means after we do the on-page optimization of website, we need to also post our content and link to the other websites who are on the top of the Google. So
Mhm.
the Google, when the Google crawler comes to our site, they see that this site has reached more number of famous sites. So ultimately, they rank our site on the top.
Mhm. Good.
So the link that they post is known as backlink.
Where to post that link?
In the famous sites, so particularly there is a keyword for any website. Let's say for example, if dairy farming consultancy is a company and they want to create a backlink, so we will type dairy farming consultancy in Google, then the top 10 or top 20 websites, we post our link and blog on their comment section. And when the crawler of the Google comes on that section, he identifies us as many backlinks, so they ultimately rank our website on the top.
Mhm. I don't know. So supposing I want to popularize my YouTube channel, how should I go
Yeah.
about doing it?
So we only do about websites, sir.
Is it different for the YouTube channels?
Yes, sir. SEO is different and YouTube marketing is different.
Mhm. Anyhow, very good. That's right. Now, which bank are you having account?
I am having account in Axis Bank.
You are having account in Axis Bank. Why did you open an account in Axis Bank?
Actually, my
Because
parents had. Sorry, sir.
parents advised you.
Yes, sir. No, my parents opened the account before even my knowledge of the banking. I was in seventh or eighth standard when my account was open.
That's good. What do you know
Yes,
about Federal Bank other than its history?
so the Federal Bank is also known as personal bank, NRI banking, and business banking. Federal Bank provides various banking products and services to all these three sectors. Federal Bank operates in rural and urban both the areas with over 1400 branches all over the India. And in Gujarat, if we talk, they have 45 branches, and in Ahmedabad, they have 10 branches. Federal Bank has its own core values, that is CARES, where C stands for commitment to excellence, A stands for agility, R stands for relationship orientation, E stands for ethics, and S stands for sustainability.
Hmm.
And it is one of the most admired banking institution in India.
Hmm.
Currently,
Hmm.
the Federal Bank CEO is Shyam Srinivasan.
Who is the likely CEO of a Federal Bank?
KVS Manian from as I read this today. I read it today from in Economic Times that Mr. Shyam Srinivasan's tenure is getting to end on 22nd of September, and likely KVS Manian is in news that he is likely to take over the CEO position.
Good, excellent. That's a good point. Now,
Yes, sir.
I'm happy you are aware about that.
Yes, sir.
Um, Tell us about your family.
So we are a family of four. My mother and father, and I have an elder sister. My father is a civil engineer, and my elder sister is an interior designer, currently working in a company.
Hmm.
And my mother is an housewife.
Mhm. Good.
Yes, sir.
Whom do you like very much among the three people?
I like everybody equally, sir.
Who is your role model other than your relatives?
Sir, my role model, I admire Lord Krishna as my role model because he is a person that I am merely attracted, and I like his personality, sir. And I always read Bhagavad Gita whenever I am at any stage of life, whether I am happy, whether I am sad, or whether I'm neutral. I always read Bhagavad Gita.
Uh-huh. Good.
Yes, sir.
You read Bhagavad Gita.
Yes, sir.
How many chapters are there in Bhagavad Gita?
18.
How many chapters? I have a Bhagavad Gita book which I have not opened
Oh.
yet.
So it
But
is a very interesting book. You should definitely read once.
let me see. How many are you telling correctly? How many
Yes, sir.
chapters are there?
18.
Uh-huh. Correct.
Yes, sir.
Can you remember the title of any one of the chapters?
Yes, sir. I remember the title of third chapter. It is probably Karma Yoga. It is about Karma Yoga.
Uh, Chapter number 3.
Yes, sir.
Chapter number 3 is Karma Yoga. Correct.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Because
Good.
I like that chapter, and the one of the most famous sloka is from that chapter only.
Tell me what is it?
Should I tell in English or Sanskrit?
Sanskrit.
So it is like कर्मण्यवाधिकारस्ते मा फलेषु कदाचन मा कर्म हेतुर्भु मा ते संगोत्स्व कर्मणि, where Lord Krishna addressed Arjun about how one should detach from the result and only focus on work, because work is more important than the result. The result is not in our hands, but the work that we do is always in our hands.
Good. That is a good thing.
Yes, sir.
How far we can implement it in day-to-day life?
Sir, we can implement in day-to-day life every day, sir. Whatever work we are doing, we are always in the bondage of results. So I think focusing more on result will always drain down our energy. So if we focus more on the work and the process, that eventually it will lead us to live in present also, sir.
Okay, good, good. Now come to banking. Please
Yes,
tell
sir.
me what is banking?
So the banking is a financial institution where common public, or let's say clients, deposit their money in the savings account, where they can withdraw it anytime. Banking provides various banking products such as saving interest on the savings accounts, fixed deposits, investment banking, insurance, and other wealth management and portfolio
Please,
management
please
services.
tell me what is solvency ratio?
So the sir, solvency ratio is the cash flow of the any company compared to its liabilities, sir.
No, but here it is given like this. 1 minute. I will take you.
Yes, sir.
Please read.
The main solvency ratios are the debt to asset ratios, the interest coverage ratio, the equity ratio, and the debt to equity ratio. These measures may be compared with liquidity ratio, which consider a firm's ability to meet short-term obligations rather than medium to long-term ones. The interest coverage ratio is calculated as follows.
Again, I think we can read this. Please read this. What is a solvency ratio?
Yes, sir. A solvency ratio is a key metric used to measure an enterprise's ability to meet its long-term debt obligations and is used often by prospective business lenders. A solvency ratio indicates whether a company's cash flow is sufficient to meet its long-term liabilities, and thus is a measure of its financial health. An unfavorable ratio can indicate some likelihood that a company will default on its debt obligations.
Key takeaways.
Yes, sir. Solvency ratio examines a firm's ability to meet its long-term debts and obligations. The main solvency ratios include the debt to asset ratios, the interest coverage ratios, the equity ratio, and the debt to equity ratio. Solvency ratios are often used by prospective lenders when evaluating a company's creditworthiness, as well as by potential bond investors. Solvency ratios are liquidity ratios, both measures a company's financial health, but solvency ratios have a long-term outlook than liquidity ratios. Like other financial ratios, solvency ratio often hold most value when compared over time or against other companies.
Good. I
Yes.
mean, you read correctly. Now, next question is about turnover rate or turnover ratio. Make it
So
turnover ratio.
it's about employment, right, sir? How many employees are leaving the job in the company?
No. I think there is a ratio known as turnover ratio. I think it should be ratio only that candidate has typed wrongly.
Okay, okay,
It another one is acha, from the angle of because you are HR person, you are thinking like that
yes, sir.
about
Actually,
about about attrition and recruitment and all that. Whereas this is
yeah,
a question on what is a turnover ratio. Please read this.
yes, sir.
Key takeaways. The
Okay, the
turnover ratio.
turnover, yes, sir. The turnover ratio varies by the type of mutual fund, its investment objective, and the portfolio manager's investing style. The turnover ratio or turnover rate is the percentage of a mutual fund or other portfolio's holding that have been replaced in a given year. funds with higher turnover ratios can incur greater cost in trading fees and commissions and may generate short-term capital gains, which are taxable at an investor's ordinary income rate.
I think we should read all this. 1 minute. I will give the link in our
Yes, sir.
WhatsApp group so that others can also read. BBA students, this question has
Yeah.
been asked in one BBA student.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that is correct. Then one more we should add solvency ratio. Oh, I am giving it to
I
somebody
think, sir,
else.
you added to a person, not in the group.
Yeah, not for some other person's group I have added wrongly. It is a mistake. Solvency, then this one, turnover ratio. Turnover ratio, where is it? 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 Where is turnover ratio? This one, turnover
Yes.
ratio. I am
Yes, sir.
giving you these things. We should read subsequently and master ourselves. Okay,
Yes, sir.
good. Now after this, they have asked. I think, did you tell about Federal Bank
Yes, sir.
already?
I told about that, sir. Yes, sir.
Now, a situation question, like if a customer comes to you to withdraw 1,000 rupees, but you find he has 10 crore in his bank account, how will you sell him other bank services?
Okay. So if such a situation arises, I would probably first of all introduce to him our banking services, which are specially for the uh, owners of savings account who have more balance above 1 crore. After that, I will build a trust, because trust and comfort is the main thing which should always build between the banker and the customer. After that, I will address the features and benefits that he will get about our banking products. And after that, I would like to give him guidance and support throughout the process of the banking service that he has availed from us.
See, your answer was not wrong, but it is not very appealing. Here, you
Yes.
should try to tell him about, say, wealth management advisory services.
Okay, sir. Okay.
I would recommend his getting in consultation with our wealth management advisory services, who will be able to give him suggestions regarding investment in profitable ventures.
Hmm.
On my part, if I am aware of some of the leading mutual funds with whom we have got arrangement, then I will recommend those mutual fund products a certain percentage of his money, and then a balanced percentage of his money I will ask him to invest in a fixed deposits with us. And if he is willing to take risk, I will ask him to invest in some mutual funds. And
Yes.
before giving suggestions to him, I will check up from him what are the purposes he has in mind. Maybe he has some project of starting some company, or buildings, making some new constructions for which he has been saving the money. And I will check it up and then give my suggestions suitably.
Yes, sir. Okay. So we can
Please,
add.
yeah, tell me.
So we can add something like not just keeping money in the saving account, but to rather to invest it and grow more.
Yeah, that is the idea. That is the idea.
Yes, sir.
I mean,
Yes, sir.
we all talk as if the customer is not aware of that.
Hmm.
The customer is very much aware of it and purposely is keeping it there for the fact that he has his daughter's marriage next month. He has
Yes.
plans for starting a new company. or he has plans for building a commercial establishment. I don't know, commercial building,
Yes.
something like that.
Yes.
Nowadays, in 10 crore, even residential building itself costs that much.
Yes, sir.
So you can ask him what is the purpose, and then accordingly balance. Depending on that, you can tell him.
Yes, sir.
Otherwise, the normal sermon will be for us to tell him, "Hello, sir, very happy to see that you have your SB account with us. I would suggest you are investing in some of the schemes like mutual funds and also in our bank fixed deposit so that you will get a higher rate of interest." Then
Yes.
he will say, I know, all that. I want this money for my construction. Then the problem ends.
Yes, sir.
Please tell me about your job role as a clerk.
Yes, sir. So the associate in non-officer clerical role is a branch banking role. The responsibilities of this role is a customer-centric role where I need to handle the internal and external services which are rendered by the bank. I should be a customer-centric person and sell and solve their queries, any financial queries, and do the direct and indirect sales of the products of Federal Bank, and also promote our various digital products. Other than that, I also need to help the management of the bank in the para banking activities such as daily withdrawals and deposits.
Sufficient.
And
Best
main,
wishes.
okay,
Sufficient.
sir.
Best wishes. All the best. Any questions?
No, sir, I don't have any. Sir, can we ask about the feedback for us at the end of the interview?
I will not recommend. Here you
Yes,
can
sir.
ask me here, but not
Yes,
there.
yes, sir. So how
Not
was
there.
my sir? How was my interview, and where do I need
Fine.
to improve?
Fine. Today you did well.
Okay, sir.
Best wishes. God
Thank
bless
you,
you.
sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Please attend the interview and send the questions as those two candidates sent. Two candidates
Yes, sir.
attended today and they have sent questions. Similarly, you can send questions. Best
Yes.
wishes. God bless you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.